thankfully. Yep, here we are. Alright, so, yeah, Cherry's currently immobilized by these horrifying snake creatures. We can't even see the rest of the enemies because they're so far back. We're probably going to... Is there full cover anywhere up here? Like, way up here, it looks like. A little bit. We might try to push forward a bit. Go ahead. Oh, I totally forgot to check that out. Oh, my bad. Sorry, print track. I'll look at it as soon as we're done. Oh, the hair trigger. Beautiful. Alright, try it again. Actually, you know what? It's only going to take 2 damage. Oh, pistol shot's even worse. Okay. Do we move you up?
Whatever you say.
Try the pistol. Hey, now we got a flank on him. Beautiful. That'll do.
You know that was good.
Alright, so now we got Sherry back, which is good. Can kill this thing, but I don't really want to leave her out in the open. I'm gonna scoot her over into some cover. Half cover, but it's better than nothing. Before we do that, anybody badly injured? Look like it. Go ahead, take the shot. Covered? Oh,
Là, c'est sûr, j'ai eu la cible.
So, you see how if I have my cursor over, like, the walls? See how it's got, like, that little shield icon? And it's, like, half full? That indicates half cover. That gives us a, basically, enemies are less likely to hit you if you have cover in the direction they're firing from. Full cover, obviously, makes it harder to hit than half cover. Enemies can take advantage of cover as well. Some enemies have innate defense, like these mutons have an innate defense of, I believe, 20, so they automatically have minus 20 to hit when you try to shoot them. I don't really understand, considering they're huge. But, at Max, you are out of ammo. Let's reload you. You have some shots. There, go for it. Please. Please. Beautiful.
Hostile target down.
Good job, Max. So one of the nice things about this game is there's a fair amount of customization to the characters as far as like the way they look, and you can change their names and whatnot. So pretty much, I think almost all of my soldiers here are named after viewers. About dodge? Oh, yeah, some enemies have that as well. Like those snakes can dodge. You just get a grazing shot. I could bring Cool all the way up here. Have a pretty good shot on some of these guys. Oh, he doesn't have running gun up. Never mind. 2 turns. Shot is terrible. We do want to move him
I'm going.
a little closer. He's got a shotgun, so got to be in close, really. 50-50. It's a coin toss. And he does have the ability to mark, so even if he misses, everybody else will have a better shot there. We do have some abilities here. Inspire. Void Rift, 4-turn cooldown. We still have the Plasma Blaster, but meh. Super Goku? Nope, not at the moment. Basically, it's people that were here when I was playing the game. You will have a chance in the next campaign. Just, in the next campaign, we'll probably, have a command set up to where you can, spend caps to get named. Any chance I can hit them both? Looks like it. Looks like I'm hitting them both. I'm not positive, though. If so, this could kill. Psi operatives are crazy good. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Multiple targets neutralized.
Job 0Z. Alright, we're gonna keep this guy back. Our mind-controlled Archon, go ahead and get a reload. This is actually an enemy, but some of our troops, one of our troops here, this Psi operative, can mind control. As far as the Ankbot is concerned, I don't have a list of commands up yet. Soon. Thanks for adding that in, Max. That is the right time. You are correct. Thank you very much. Let's get some more reloads in. We get him up into this corner? Not quite. Bring Joe up a little bit. Overwatch. Oh, I forgot about this one in the back here. Really? Again? What? The glitch? I think Cherry might be dead. The game just totally glitched out there. We already had a Patreon command. Sakel? Oh, did you add one for, the Ankbot? Oh, this thing.
Multiple hostiles advancing on our position.
Endless waves of reinforcements. Sectoids, it's not that bad. Endless. Oh, so much lag too here. I don't know if we'll get Cherry back or not. The game definitely glitched out with the placement. Look at this. Alright. That worked out. You see anybody from over here? I see the snake. That's about it. Where's this guy? This might not be a bad idea. Let's move him over here. A command of commands command. Fair enough. No Patreon timer? Oh, well thank you, Zakel. I could have sworn we had a Patreon command at some point on Nightbot. Try to position this to where we're not hitting our little Archon guy here. Seven to 9. This could kill every one of these sectoids. I believe they all have 8 health. Oh, one survived. That was pretty good. We do got to push forward. Taking out these guys would be pretty nice. Let's move Joe over. Fortunately, we're gonna have to spread everybody out. Holly Lil Piplup, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Man, I wish we had some explosives. Let's get shredding the armor. Joe's the only one we have that can do that at the moment.
C'est son blindage, Capri. Je vais manquer de munitions.
Max. Can't see these guys from anywhere. Maybe here.
On the move.
Oh, he can see the guy we actually need to fight. Yeah, go for it. Nice shot. Melons. These are some decent shots. Get the hair trigger? Yeah, he did. Nice. Go ahead.
J'ai tué un ennemi là? Envoyez des munitions!
So where did he go? He's around the corner here. Means he's probably going to attack Cherry on this next turn. These things teleport around like crazy. Where's Cheese Ducks? See him from anywhere? Probably not. Can from out in the open. Oh, you can see him from here? Good grapple.
I'll take the high road.
Go for it. Gonna be out in the open, but he has a lot of health. He's 63. Go for it. Beautiful.
Did you see that one?
Death from above. Death from above. So we'll just overwatch with him. The only thing we can do. See anybody from here? Go ahead and reload you. Got nothing, huh?
Moving to Overwatch.
Alright. Let's see. Melons are for life. You guys and your spam. I like it. We could use this mimic beacon to try to ensure that some people avoid getting hit. I think that might be a good call. Let's put it someplace where everybody can see it. Good. What can I do for you, Super Goku? 55 and 55. Yo, insanity 99. I think we're gonna go with that.
Are you unwell?
Maybe. Disoriented, we'll take it. And the rupture. Beautiful. Alright, let's see what these guys do. Can't see what's going on. There's the other one. So many enemies. Come on, cheese ducks. You can hit them. Nice. Not a ton of damage, but it's pretty good. What's he doing? Oh, he's gonna attack the mimic beacon. Good.
We're taking losses here.
That was a lot of damage. Glad we put that down. Come on, cool. Nice.
Okay, so I got one.
Alright, still gotta deal with the suit. The alien's dead, but these guys, once you kill them, you gotta kill them again. Little alien inside the suit thing. The suit acts on autopilot. Ooh. Definitely a flank. What's this guy doing? Isn't the dead, huh? Freaking zombies. Sure, Super Goku, sure. I believe you. I believe you. Ooh, Blade Storm, come on, cool. Not enough. Even with a crit, I don't think that would have been enough. Ooh, okay. Hmm. 50% shot there, 100% shot on the zombie. Care about the zombie. Let's go up to these ducks. Got a 71% shot. Pretty good chance to crit. Come on, cheese ducks, you can do it. Or not.
Get it together.
Nothing suspicious here. Fair enough. Alright. Go ahead and put a heal up on Max.
Gremlin, soins médicaux.
Max. Hold off. He should be able to kill that thing. Cool.
All right, I'll go.
Let's tuck you back here. $78. Pretty good. Beautiful. This is never ending.
There you go.
Never ending. Let's get rid of the zombie. Could take that 50-50 shot. It's probably not enough to kill. Gotta kill. Let's see if we can get ZRZ in a position to see the
Head there now.
what do you call the thing? It's pretty good. Or we could do this. It does hit Max, though. We would need to move him. Question is, can we?
I'm on it.
Alright, 7 to 10.
Throwing plasma.
Pretty good. Got rid of the Andromedon. Alright. Now, nobody else can see him, huh? Could bring the Archon out here. Try to take a shot. It's a pretty bad shot. I think maybe we just Overwatch with the Archon. I think we'll use Aid Protocol up here on Cheese Duck since he's out in the open. Elephant, how's it going? How did the spears go? We didn't really make a whole lot of progress. We managed to take down 2 Ice Queens, have not gotten the spear yet, and we did get up to max HP. Yeah, that's about it. I think we can pretty consistently kill 1 Ice Queen per event now, though. Who do we have left? This guy. Go. Could just bring Joe right in here. Or right in here. I feel like this is better.
J'en ai marre de poireauter.
77.
Négatif, mon arme est vide.
What? Not a great shot. We're gonna take it anyway. Nope. Somebody's taking damage.
Come on.
I'm hoping he goes for a melee attack on Joe. Tempted to move this guy up. Thing is if he dies, it's game over. The player character is basically merged mentally with this thing. Best of luck, Lareth. Alright, Dolphin. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for stopping by. It's good seeing you. We can hit him. Looks like we're hitting him. Should be enough. There we go. Nice. Let's start for area server. Good luck. Hey, more enemies. Duck! Ooh. It's not how you duck, Joe. Now, here comes the other one. Might actually be able to finish this if we all lay into him. Nice shot, Archon. These ducks, you gonna get a hit in? Nice. Oh, what is he even doing? Oh, blazing pinions, lovely. Spooky aliens doing spooky aliens things. Thankfully those two mutons are pretty far back. This one might be able to do something. No? This one's gonna have to dash to do anything. This mission is brutal. Yeah. Alright, so the nice thing is... Oh gosh, more of them. Oh, faceless. Lovely. It's okay. These guys aren't much of a threat. Mostly just big and ugly. They only have melee attacks. Their aim is not the best, and they're really easy to hit. They also don't have any armor. Joe, we're out of ammo. Not good. Okay, Max has a pretty bad shot there. Pretty great shot here. You need to get a heal on Joe.
Give him a heal.
Yeah, truth be told, I'm gonna try to just ignore them. I think it might be, I think it might be a good time to just try to, work on taking out the last of those, avatar things. I mean, he's in view. The thing is I don't know if we have to kill the rest of these enemies or not afterwards, but it should at least stop the, reinforcements. Alright, so we can either move, or we could kill this thing and not have any cover. Which cover is not really going to matter too much against these guys. But we do have blue screen rounds on Joe, so this should be enough. Not quite. 1 HP. Lovely. See him from here. Your shot's probably pretty bad, though. Maybe I move Cherry over, and I think I'm gonna use her restoration to heal everybody up. Actually, we'll come back. We'll come back to her. Do you have running gun up? We could get cool in here real close. Just blast them point blank range with a shotgun. It might be enough, honestly. ZRZ. Still don't have Void Rift up. We could do Soul Fire. Soften him up. Thing is if we do that, he's going to teleport. So I think maybe we start with Cool. As soon as we hit him, he's
Going in for the kill.
he's gonna take off, and we're gonna have to try to see who has shots and whatnot. I'd prefer to be in full cover. I don't think we're gonna get that. That's a flanking shot there. That's a flanking shot. That is not a flank, fortunately. But I think we just come right in right next to him. %. Should do pretty good damage. Or kill him.
One down, thousands to go.
No, really, there's not thousands to go. We just won the game.
Without the Elder stabilizing the psionic network, everything's going haywire. That gate's not gonna hold much longer.
You heard her.
All right. Do we have to extract?
Shen, tell me you've got a plan B here. Nice work.
Wasn't anything on my end. This shouldn't even be possible. Unless...
Commander, whatever it is you're doing, it's working.
Just make sure you save enough juice for your own trip home.
Commander, you okay? We just lost contact.
What the hell is happening here, Doctor?
It's the Elders. They're overwhelming our link, enveloping the Commander's consciousness.
Then sever the connection!
we do that, we risk a complete overload.
We will reclaim what was given. We will be whole once more. No! Your victory here means the end for all others. It will follow you as it followed us. You are not ready. We must not fail.
Vitals stabilizing. Synaptic activity returning to acceptable levels.
And one transdimensional psionic network down for the count.
Mission accomplished, Commander.
We did it! Hooray!
This is the Liberation Network broadcasting on all frequencies. Advent is in full retreat across all areas.
Heavy fighting continues in the city's centers as Advent forces attempt to regroup.
We're barely keeping up with the flood of refugees here, as people continue to desert the Advent-controlled city centers.
Full curfew remains in effect as the administration deals with the ongoing crisis.
To all of you in the occupied zones, hold your ground. Continue the fight. We promise you, help is on the way.
That's some cheap gasoline. These guys. We did it. The Earth is saved for now. Until they come out with a third one in like 5 years. Oh. What's going on down here? Might be other currency. We lost. Oh, are these like world averages? Oh, interesting. All right. So we won 43 missions. We lost 2. We had 15 flawless missions. Aliens killed 559. Soldiers lost 14. 14 deaths. Our shot percentage was a little below average. On timed missions, average turns left was a little below average. Not bad. Soldiers who saw action, quite a few, because we had quite a few deaths. Days to first colonel, 152, again, because we had a lot of deaths early on. Promotions earned. Number of colonels, 10. 2 psi operatives. Number of magi. I'm assuming that means fully promoted psi operatives. Both of ours made it all the way up there. Hack rewards earned. Robots hacked. Slightly below average. Number of scientists, not very many. Average number of engineers. We got mag weapons pretty quickly. We were slow on plasma weapons, though. A little quicker on armor. A little slower on powered armor. Alien encryption. Super behind on that. Radio relays built, not very many. Intel's pretty low, cost-wise. We're only playing on veteran. 4 alien facilities sabotaged. Good. Intel collected. Alright. I like stats. Stats are good. Let's look at the old credits. Creative director Jack Solomon. Pretty much the one guy responsible for bringing this franchise back from the grave. He pushed super hard for Enemy Unknown. Super hard. This the IP Xcom as an IP was languishing and in the corner, gathering dust. Nobody had made a actual real XCOM game with it since the second one. Was it Terror from the Deep? I want to say there was one more. And then there was a bunch of weird offshoot games that were all garbage. And then nothing for a long time. And, yeah. Look at all these people. Chris D'Ambrosio. It's an interesting name. Clint McCall, producer, Praxis Live team. Sid Meier, creative director, guy behind all your Civilization and all that jazz. Oh, Apocalypse, yeah. Apocalypse was the last one that is between Apocalypse and XCOM Enemy Unknown. There was a bunch of like weird games using the IP that were not XCOM games. At their core, they were very different games, and from what I've heard from other people, they're all garbage. Yep. This XCOM as an IP got bounced around to a ton of different companies for a number of years. If you go on YouTube, you can find the history of the franchise. There's a number of videos out there that do a pretty good job of covering why it took so long to have another good XCOM game. Open XCOM. I don't know what Open XCOM is, but might look into it. Bob Jones, IT manager. IT analysis. Michael Casilla? Testers. Look at all these testers. So, 5 days, and we'll be playing XCOM 2 War of the Chosen. It is the expansion to this game. I will pick it up the day it is out. We will stream it. It'll be good. We'll probably skip Terraria that day, and just do this for that stream. Otherwise, it'll be the same thing if we do XCOM, it'll be in addition to Terraria. But it adds so much to the game. It changes so much. New enemies, new allies, new items, new mission types, new maps. You can make propaganda posters. Open XCOM used old game data from the first 2 games and made it better and add some stuff and ability to add mods. Oh, okay. So it's kind of like a homebrew hack kind of game. So from what I remember of the original UFO Defense, the strategy layer was so much more complicated, and I'm not sure if that's really for me. I remember liking the game, but I also remember feeling lost like the entire time I was playing it. I mean, I was fairly young. But perhaps Super Goku now. Well, we're gonna let these credits roll, and then I also have a couple of small announcements to make. And yeah, Spanish cast. Oh yeah, that's right, because of all the voice packs. Bit easier and much more fair. I think a lot of people thought that this game the problems that I've heard from people about this game and comparing it to the older ones is not so much about the difficulty in XCOM 2, so much as like the game is designed to be for the missions to be like, over in an hour or less. So like the ability to sit down, play the game for like an hour and a half or so and get a mission done and some side stuff done and all that jazz. Whereas with like UFO Defense, I know some of the later missions, the missions can take like 2+ hours to do the mission. Which, while I like that idea, at the same time, I think this is better for producing content. Simply because the missions are short enough to where you can pack in a reasonable length video. Too much RNG. I like the RNG, actually. I think it's good. The little bit of chaos is good. In my opinion, it forces you to adjust your tactics. It's like the turn timers. A lot of people hate the turn timers on timed missions. Personally, I think it's fine. I think it's fair. Are they hard? Yes. But I think that personally, it forces you to play the game in a way that you wouldn't necessarily do, and it challenges the player. Like on missions where we don't have a turn timer, I can sit there and just creep up slowly with everybody, just, you know, one move at a time, overwatching everyone, you know, positioning everybody to do the perfect little ambush on the first group, making sure we're not going to trigger a second one. And that's fine, but it's more challenging to have to do all of that in a set number of turns. It rushes you, it forces you to adjust your tactics to the situation. And for me, I feel like that's a little bit more exciting. I don't know. Need at least 1 to 2 more turns as far as they can be pretty brutal. They definitely can be pretty brutal. One thing in the expansion, there are 3 new factions that we can get as allies, basically. There are other resistance factions. And one of the bonuses for basically being on good terms with these factions is they each have different monthly bonuses that you can unlock and basically equip. So for that month, you'll get like such and such bonus from that faction. And one of the ones I've seen is +2 turns on timed missions. So there is that. Also, it really depends on where you are in the game. I think there are ways to do those timed missions better. Really early game, they're especially brutal, but early game is brutal in general with XCOM 2. It's the hardest part. Yeah, the 3 new factions, they each have their own like types of soldiers, and you can basically get each one of them has like a quote-unquote like a faction hero that you can recruit into XCOM's ranks, and all 3 of them are pretty darn strong. One of them basically is like a slightly less damaging version of a sniper, but they can move and shoot, and they have crazy good stealth capabilities. They can reconceal. They have a different type of concealment. They're excellent for scouting. They don't like it about this game is that it's too hard early and a bit easy in endgame. Yeah, it kind of depends on your own personal pacing too. Like, we could have wrapped this up much earlier if we had rushed a bunch of research instead of worrying about getting everybody, you know, fully powered up. We could have been doing this final mission like 6 to 7 missions earlier had we done things a little differently, but our soldiers wouldn't have been as strong, and it would have been a lot more difficult. So one of the other things they're going to be doing is in the expansion, enemy health and hit percentage, like their aim, their health, their mobility, things like that, are going to be slightly increased by endgame. And part of that is to balance the fact that as the player, we're going to get access to some pretty cool stuff. One of the things is the leveling up. There will be an additional way to go back and with each soldier have the opportunity to basically double back and pick up perks that we might have skipped over for a different side of the perk tree. And there'll be a few perks that they can get from outside of their soldier class. So it'll basically open it up to having more options. What else? Some of the new enemies are pretty cool. There's like Advent like flamethrower guys that have like a sometimes when you kill them they'll explode because they have basically a tank full of flamethrower fuel strapped on their back. There's basically the Advent equivalent of our Psi operatives out there as well, the Advent priests. They have a bunch of annoying abilities. There's the Chosen themselves, which are 3 basically boss characters that are basically like the... they work for the Elders. They are crazy strong. And yeah, they're a problem. But anyway, you guys will all see that soon enough, or you can go look at it right now. There are plenty of people that got the expansion early. Check out YouTube. I'm sure it'd be very easy to find some videos on it. Dr. Knott actually did an excellent video where he broke down all the things that are coming in that he knows of. It's like an hour-long video, hour-long PowerPoint presentation, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good. A lot of info there. But yeah, so that's what we'll be doing in 5 days. The 29th, I believe, is when it drops. That will be a Tuesday. Tuesday. Yeah. I'm sure a bunch of other people will be streaming it, though. But I love this game, so I'm going to do it anyway. Even if we get lost in the shuffle. Let's go ahead and exit out. There we are.